we are on Rustbusters page today. I'm not at my store. So I am getting on here today to talk to you about likes and Facebook. And a way we can reach more people is by you guys going on there and just inviting all your friends to like our page. We're kind of transitioning from all three of our other Facebooks to just this one, where we can have this one as our outlet to share with you guys what we do out here. So with that being said, I'm going to go on the comments and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about everything that we do out here, because we do a lot. He has probably 5 businesses, I think. So we have Johnson Rentals. So what that is my dad has a couple of rental houses, and he actually has one for sale right now. It's across the street from the police station in Hydro. And then we also have the trucking company, TT Trucking. So if you need stuff hauled somewhere, or dirt, rocks, I mean, we've hauled it all. And what else have we done with TT Trucking? Oh, we have containers that we do with TT Trucking. And so if you have like material at a job site or something like that, we can bring you a container so that it can just sit out there while you fill it up, and then we even haul it off for you. We do pay you for the tonnage in that container. So if it really doesn't cost anything for you to get it dropped off and picked up, because we have a fee for dropping off and picking up, but you get paid for that scrap. So keep us in mind for that. We do demolition jobs. We've torn down houses. We've tore down the old ag building, or the old art building at the Hydro Weekly Public School. I think it was the ag building. What else? Demolition jobs my dad loves demolition jobs, because, you know, you get to tear stuff down. Who doesn't like tearing stuff down? What else? So with TT Trucking, that all comes in with that. And then we have mobile crushing that we do. So if you have a salvage yard like ours and you want to get paid to crush your stuff, we will come and do it for you. So if anybody knows of anybody that has a yard and needs to clean it up, please let us know. There's also... Why am I drawing a blank right now? TT Trucking, Johnson Rentals. Oh yeah, wrecker service, that's the other one. We also have a wrecker service, so if you're broke down or you need assistance in any way that has to do with an automobile, just give us a call. We can, even if you run out of gas, we can come pick you up and take you to a gas station and just drop you off, or we can pick it up and take it to Cummins or wherever you need to go. We do have a wrecker service and 2 or 3 wreckers. Let's see, what else? So we do take scrap here. So if you have a car or just junk metal just lying around, you can also bring it out here. We do pay, and right now we are paying $145 for cars and $105 for scrap, just loose. And then we take aluminum cans, we take copper wiring, we take all the small precious metals too. We actually usually weigh that out here in the shop. What else? We take short iron, so we pay for short iron. If you guys do pop on, holler at me, let me know you're here. I'll do a shout out. The reason I'm doing this live video is just so you guys can kind of be introduced to Rustbusters, for any new followers or likers, whatever you call them, so that we can tell you guys about what our business is. So my dad started this business over 40 years ago with this part right here. Like, none of this was here. It was just a small, I think Dad says it's like 9 acres, I think. I think my mom told me at one point in my life it was 13 acres, but it's just a small lot right here, and this is where we're at right now. And over the years, my dad has grown his business through our neighbor in the back. I remember it to this day. The little old man that was a farmer back there, he's gone passed away now, and that's kind of sad. But I remember the day he came in here and he said, "Tim, I'm about to blow your skirt up." And my dad was like, "Let me have it." And so he was like, "My kids, you know, they really aren't into farming. They moved to the city, and I need to get rid of some of this land that's behind your shop." And I think my dad was like, "Holy cow." But anyways, so what happened was, this is the small acreage right here, this little small little deal here. He ended up buying this piece of land right here, and he's already got it, you know, half full, whatever. Well, come to find out, a couple years after that, maybe 5 or 10 years after, he bought all of this. So now, this isn't even the most updated photo. So this is all ours too now. So anyways, like all of this is all down here, and we've really pushed it back, and we're crushing more now. But we need more scrap so we can crush more. So anyways, it's really cool to know, like, your dad came from this teeny tiny piece of land, and he built this business to where it is today, all thanks to that sweet little neighbor of his. So if you have never been out here, come out and check it out. We don't mind people going out there as long as they're, you know, respectful, and we usually take a copy of your ID so we know who you are and we know who's out there. So if you would like to come and check it out, we have tons of old cars, vintage cars. We sell the whole bodies, or we'll sell parts off of them if, you know, the car's not complete anymore. And yeah, so I want to actually take her and show you a little bit. So you got her for a second, Shay? Okay. Sorry, my baby's back there chilling out with Shay Shay. So anyways, good morning, Terrell. So anyways, and my dad invested in one of these side-by-sides, which I can tell you right now I am internally grateful, because if you walk this yard, you will burn a couple calories. So when you come in, there's the entrance right there. If you bring scrap, you'd actually go all the way down to the crusher, and then we'd dump your stuff out there. So I want to show you where my dad started, because I have a lot of memories out here, because we actually used to live out here when I was a kid. Like, we had a pool, we had 2 trailers connected. Give me bad service here, but it's just for a minute. So I know it looks really old and torn up and beat up, but this is actually the shop my dad first started in. And for me, it's just so cool that it's still here, because this is where my dad started. I remember coming in here as a kid and seeing him work on cars, paint cars, because he started out as a body shop. Let me turn it around so you can see better. He started out as a body shop / mechanic, so he did everything in there. I even know that, like, over here in the corner, let me see if I can zoom in, all of our me, Jeff, and Timmy's handprints. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and show you, because it's probably one of my core memories as a kid. You know, my dad, anytime he laid new concrete, we put our hands in our names in the, this says 10/26, I think it was 2000, no, there's no way, 90, that's when it was, that was 90. So for me, that's just a really awesome memory, and it says Rustbusters down there if you can still see it. But anyways, this is the old shop, and I'm going to show you. So behind this shop was actually our trailers, and that's where we lived. I mean, this was a front yard at one point where me and my brothers would play outside. There was a basketball hoop. we had a lot of fun as kids out here. And then this was the old office, so I guess my mom was in there and she did, like, you know, the billing and all that. I remember going in there and finding all kinds of old stuff, like the old cash register, just really cool stuff. And then we would sell hubcaps out of that side sunroom area kind of thing. But as you can tell, it has really grown since then. And we have tons of cars out here, you guys. We sell parts. That is what I do. I don't know how I forgot to mention that. So we sell parts, and if we don't have it, I try and find it for you or recommend a place to go to get it if I can't get it for you. But that is a little bit of the history of Rustbusters. I'm gonna go in the office and quickly show you. There was a list I was gonna read, but anyways, so we sell parts, we do TT trucking, we have the demolition jobs that we do, the wrecker service, I hope I didn't just say that, and then a few other things. But what we really need help with is getting more likes on our Facebook page, because we're trying to transition out of the other page. It's like Tim J. Johnson. They won't let us change anything on it. It started out as Rustbusters, and then they saw that it was linked to Tim's page, my dad. So now we can't change it. I've tried changing the names a million times, because when you go look up Rustbusters, you see one of the three pages. We have Rustbusters Recycling, Rustbusters Auction, and then Rustbusters Parts, I think. But we're trying to get them all condensed down so they're one page, so people can find us on all the pages, or just on one page instead of having to look for us on 3 different pages. It's all us. If you go on there, you message us, we'll get it. But anyway, so I was going to show you guys this truck. This is the truck we have for sale right now. It's an F-150. It's a good running car, or truck, sorry. So if anybody's looking for a new vehicle, it's pretty reliable. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I know there's not, actually. It's a good running truck. It's got quite a few miles on it, but it's still got a lot of life left in it, and it's really clean on the inside. So if anybody's looking for a truck, that one is for sale. I think we're asking $5,000 for it. So anyways, if you guys have aluminum cans, bring them to us. If you have copper wire, bring them to us. We are here. If you have old cars you want to get rid of. Oh, and check this out. Dad got us a new door for the new year, and I am super excited about it. And it's already not shutting. There we go. Just had to give it a little push. So anyways, we're really excited about our new door. I know that's really sad. We got a new door and a new printer. But anyways, we'll come back in here and say hi to Miss May. We are a family-owned and operated business. Shay keeps things together really well in the shop for us. Oh, it's Miss Kathy. Oh, she sees Mama, so she wants me. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to get off here, you guys. I just wanted to let you know a little bit about our history. And thank you all for who has liked our page so far. But if you could please just go invite your friends to like our page. We need more followers on this page so we can get rid of the other ones eventually someday. So love you guys. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you soon.